Have you wondered what secrets lie beneath the sands of the world's driest desert? Well, you're about to find out because, believe it or not, the Atacama Desert in Chile just coughed up one of its most incredible secrets yet.
A new dinosaur has been discovered in Chile following a decades-long investigation.
A brand new species of giant dinosaur that no one saw coming. Number 1. Aracar licananti. In the vast and arid Atacama Desert of northern Chile, a new chapter in paleontology has been written with the discovery of a new giant dinosaur species called Aracar licananti, which means Atacama bones. In the indigenous Kunza language, this giant dinosaur lived during the late Cretaceous period, roughly 80 to 66 million years ago. Imagine the lush green landscape that once covered this now barren region, home to creatures like this titanosaur. The remains of Aracar licananti, including parts of its femur, humerus, ischium, and vertebrae, were first uncovered in the 1990s by geologist Carlos Arevalo, about 46 miles south of Copiapó. The fossils belong to a juvenile dinosaur that measured about 20 feet in length. However, experts believe that adults of this species could have grown up to 26 feet long. What makes Aracar licananti particularly intriguing is its unique dorsal vertebrae, a feature that sets it apart from other titanosaurs. With a small head, a long neck, and an unusually flat back, this dinosaur was perfectly adapted to its environment. During its time, the Atacama region would have been a thriving ecosystem, filled with flowering plants, ferns, and palm trees, a far cry from the desert landscape we see today. The discovery, led by David Rubilar and his team from Chile's National Museum of Natural History, was published in the journal Cretaceous Research, shedding new light on the incredible diversity of life that once existed in this part of the world. As we uncover more about Aracar licananti, it adds a fascinating layer to our understanding of the dinosaurs that roamed South America millions of years ago. Number 2. Goncoquén nanoi. Deep in the heart of Chilean Patagonia, another remarkable discovery has been made: a duck-billed dinosaur known as Goncoquén nanoi. This species, which lived around 72 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, challenges everything we thought we knew about the distribution of these ancient creatures. Previously, duck-billed dinosaurs were believed to be confined to regions in North America, Asia, and Europe, but Goncoquén nanoi tells a different story. This dinosaur measured between 11.5 to 13 feet in length and could weigh up to a ton. Its slender build allowed it to move both on two legs and on all fours, giving it the ability to access a wide range of vegetation. With a complex dental structure similar to more advanced hadrosaurids, Goncoquén nanoi was well equipped to process a diverse diet of plant materials. The remains were first discovered in 2013 in the Dorotea Formation of the Magallanes region during an expedition led by the Chilean Antarctic Institute. After nearly a decade of research, the species was officially named in 2023. The name Goncoquén comes from the Tehuelche language, meaning similar to a wild duck or a swan, while nanoi honors Mario Nano Ulloa, a local figure who contributed significantly to the project. The presence of Goncoquén nanoi in such a remote region raises intriguing questions. How did these dinosaurs make their way to Chilean Patagonia? It's possible they crossed marine barriers, maybe even swimming or rafting across oceans in search of new habitats. This discovery not only adds a new species to the dinosaur family tree, but also suggests that these ancient creatures were far more widespread than previously thought. Number 3. Steguros elengasen. In February 2018, in the southernmost reaches of Chilean Patagonia, paleontologists unearthed something truly extraordinary: an armored dinosaur species named Steguros elengasen. This find, near the Rio de las Chinas Valley, has captivated the scientific community with its unique features, particularly its tail, which is unlike anything seen before. Steguros elengasen, named in 2021, takes its name from the Greek words for roof and tail, reflecting the distinctive structure of its most notable feature. The species name Elengasen comes from the mythology of the Ionic people, the indigenous inhabitants of the region. The fossil, a remarkably complete skeleton, including skull fragments and a well-preserved tail, gives us an incredible look into the life of this late Cretaceous period dinosaur. At just 6.5 feet in length and standing less than 2 feet tall, Stegosaurus might seem small, but it was no less formidable. Its body was armored, much like the ankylosaurs, providing it with significant protection against predators. But it's the tail that truly sets Stegosaurus apart, a weapon-like structure that resembles a macuahuitl, an ancient Aztec club with obsidian blades. This tail, composed of 7 pairs of flattened osteoderms, could have been used for defense, or even to strike back at attackers. The discovery of Stegosaurus elengasen is a game-changer for our understanding of armored dinosaurs, particularly in the southern hemisphere. Number 4. The sun-core nodosaur. Imagine working in a mine and suddenly coming across a creature that hasn't seen the light of day in over 110 million years. That's exactly what happened in 2011 at the Sun-Core Millennium Mine near Fort McMurray, Alberta, when miners stumbled upon an extraordinary nodosaur fossil. This isn't just any fossil, it's one of the best preserved armored dinosaurs ever discovered. The nodosaur, a type of ankylosaur, still has skin and even stomach contents preserved, offering a rare 3D glimpse into the life of a creature that roamed the Earth millions of years ago. The fossil was found in marine rocks, far from the known shoreline, in an area that had never produced dinosaur fossils before. How did this land-dwelling dinosaur end up so far out at sea? Was it swept away by a powerful flood, or perhaps caught in a prehistoric storm? These are the questions that continue to puzzle scientists as they study this remarkable find. Number 5. The Yunnan Giants. In the remote landscapes of China's Yunnan province, paleontologists have unearthed 2 remarkable dinosaur fossils. The first of these incredible finds is the nearly intact fossil of Lufengshanosaurus magnus, a dinosaur that once roamed this region. Measuring about 17.3 feet long, with complete hind legs and multiple vertebrae, this specimen is believed to have reached a total length of around 30 feet when fully grown. Nearby, paleontologists uncovered another set of fossils belonging to Alopecuris huashinensis. The proximity of these 2 finds suggests that this area was a vibrant ecosystem during the Jurassic period, teeming with diverse life forms. It's no wonder that Yunnan is now recognized as a paleontological goldmine, offering invaluable insights into the evolution and diversity of dinosaurs. Number 6. Archaeopteryx. Step back in time to around 150 million years ago, during the late Jurassic period, and you might catch a glimpse of a creature that would change the course of evolution forever, the Archaeopteryx. Often hailed as the first bird, this genus of bird-like dinosaurs represents a crucial link between non-avian dinosaurs and the modern birds we see today. The first Archaeopteryx fossil was discovered in 1860 in Bavaria, Germany, and what a discovery it was. Subsequent finds have revealed specimens so well preserved that even their feathers are visible, offering an incredible look at the evolutionary transition from dinosaurs to birds. Archaeopteryx was about the size of a raven, with a wingspan of approximately 2.3 feet. Weighing between 1.1 to 2.2 pounds, this dinosaur had well-developed feathers, suggesting it could glide or perhaps even fly, though not with the same skill as today's birds. However, Archaeopteryx wasn't quite like the birds we know. It retained several distinctly dinosaurian features, including small teeth, a long bony tail, and 3 separate digits on each forelimb, each ending in a claw. These traits make Archaeopteryx a fascinating mosaic of ancient and modern characteristics, embodying the transition from ground-dwelling theropods to sky-dominating birds. The evolutionary significance of Archaeopteryx cannot be overstated. While recent discoveries of other feathered dinosaurs have sparked debates about its exact place in the evolutionary tree, there's no denying its important role in our understanding of the origins of flight and avian traits. Archaeopteryx is more than just a fossil. It's a window into one of the most significant evolutionary leaps in the history of life on Earth. Number 7. Argentinosaurus. In the vast landscapes of what is now Argentina, a colossal creature once roamed, Argentinosaurus, one of the largest dinosaurs ever discovered. This giant sauropod lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 94 to 97 million years ago, and its name, which means Argentine lizard, reflects its South American roots. The first fossils of Argentinosaurus were uncovered in 1987 by a farmer near Plaza Huincul, Argentina. Paleontologist Jose Bonaparte led the subsequent excavations, revealing several vertebrae and parts of the pelvis that helped scientists piece together the anatomy of this prehistoric behemoth. Measuring between 98 to 115 feet in length and weighing an estimated 50 to 100 metric tons, Argentinosaurus was a true giant, dwarfing most other dinosaurs of its time. Belonging to the Titanosauria clade, Argentinosaurus was characterized by its massive size and long neck. This herbivorous dinosaur likely used its towering neck to reach vegetation high above the ground, while also sweeping the ground for low-lying plants. Its body was supported by 4 thick, pillar-like legs, essential for bearing its immense weight. Despite its enormous size, Argentinosaurus was not a fast mover, with an estimated maximum speed of around 3 miles per hour. While its sheer size likely deterred many predators, it may have faced threats from large theropods like Giganotosaurus. The discovery of Argentinosaurus has provided crucial insights into the diversity and evolution of sauropods, shedding light on the ecosystems that supported such massive creatures during the late Cretaceous period. Number 8. Iguanodon. Long before the discovery of giants like Argentinosaurus, another dinosaur captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike: Iguanodon. Living during the early Cretaceous period, approximately 126 to 122 million years ago, Iguanodon was one of the first dinosaurs ever to be scientifically named, earning this distinction in 1822 thanks to the work of English geologist Gideon Mantell. Iguanodon's name, which means iguana tooth, reflects the similarity of its teeth to those of modern iguanas. This large herbivore measured between 30 to 36 feet in length and weighed around 4 to 5 tons. One of its most distinctive features was its large thumb spikes, which were likely used for defense against predators. In addition, Iguanodon had a long, flexible tail that helped it maintain balance. Classified as an ornithopod, Iguanodon was known for its bird-like characteristics. It could move both on 2 legs and on all 4s, adapting its locomotion to suit different situations, whether foraging for food or escaping threats. Over the years, Iguanodon has also become a cultural icon, appearing in various forms of media, including the Disney animated film Dinosaur. Number 9. Amargasaurus. In the early days of the Cretaceous period, about 130 to 120 million years ago, a unique sauropod roamed the region now known as Argentina. Amargasaurus. Unlike its larger and more famous relatives, Amargasaurus was relatively small, measuring between 30 to 43 feet in length and weighing around 4 to 5 tons. Yet, it stood out in a crowd thanks to its striking double row of elongated neural spines along its neck and back. Discovered in 1984 in the La Amarga Formation, the nearly complete skeleton of Amargasaurus kazaui has provided paleontologists with a wealth of information about this fascinating dinosaur. The spines, which may have supported a sail-like structure or served as a display mechanism, set Amargasaurus apart from other sauropods. These features have sparked much debate about their function. Were they used for thermoregulation, as part of a mating display, or as a defense mechanism against predators? As a herbivore, Amargasaurus likely fed on a variety of vegetation, using its long neck to reach mid-level foliage. Its teeth were well suited for grazing on tough plants, and it may have occupied a specific niche within its ecosystem, feeding at heights that didn't overlap with other herbivores. Amargasaurus lived in a diverse environment, surrounded by other dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures. Despite its distinctive features and the relatively complete skeleton that was found, only one specimen of Amargasaurus has been discovered, leaving many questions about its life and behavior unanswered. Even so, This spined wonder remains one of the most intriguing dinosaurs of the early Cretaceous, offering a glimpse into the diverse and complex ecosystems of prehistoric Argentina. Number 10. Spinosaurus aegyptiacus. In the dry landscapes of what is now North Africa, there once lived a unique and powerful predator, Spinosaurus aegyptiacus. This dinosaur roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous period, about 99 to 93 million years ago. Spinosaurus was one of the biggest meat-eating dinosaurs ever found, measuring up to 59 feet long and weighing as much as 20 tons. Some even think it was larger than the famous T-Rex. What made Spinosaurus stand out was its sail-like structure on its back, formed by long spines that could reach up to 5 feet tall. Scientists aren't exactly sure why it had this sail. Maybe it helped regulate body temperature, attract mates, or even aid in swimming. Spinosaurus had a long, narrow snout filled with cone-shaped teeth, perfect for catching fish, and its body and limbs suggest it was semi-aquatic, spending much of its time in the water like a modern crocodile. New discoveries show Spinosaurus mostly ate fish, but probably hunted other animals too. Despite many fossils being lost during World War II, researchers are still learning about this incredible dinosaur that continues to fascinate people everywhere. Number 11. Tyrannosaurus rex. No discussion of dinosaurs is complete without mentioning the Tyrannosaurus rex, the iconic king of the tyrant lizards. Roaming the western parts of North America during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 68 to 66 million years ago, T-Rex was one of the most fearsome carnivores to ever walk the earth. Tyrannosaurus rex was a massive predator with an imposing body that could reach up to 40 feet in length and weigh over 7.5 short tons. Its head was particularly notable, disproportionately large and measuring up to 5 feet in length. The skull was built for power. Inside this massive head were serrated, banana-shaped teeth, each up to 1 foot long, designed to tear through flesh and bone. With an estimated bite force of over 8,000 pounds, T-Rex could crush its prey with ease, making it one of the most powerful predators of its time. Despite its immense size, T-Rex had relatively small arms. Recent studies suggest that these arms, though short, were muscular and might have been used for specific functions, such as holding prey or aiding in mating rituals. Its tail, long and robust, provided balance and stability, especially during fast movements or while hunting. Tyrannosaurus rex was a bipedal carnivore, likely hunting large herbivores such as hadrosaurs and ceratopsians. The discovery of T-Rex fossils has not only thrilled the scientific community, but also captured the public's imagination, making this dinosaur a symbol of the prehistoric world and a focal point for ongoing research into its behavior, anatomy, and evolutionary history. Number 12. Mosasaurus. While dinosaurs ruled the land, the oceans during the late Cretaceous period were home to a different kind of giant, Mosasaurus. Living around 82 to 66 million years ago, Mosasaurus wasn't a dinosaur, but a large marine reptile related to today's lizards and snakes. Its name means Lizard of the Meuse River, named after where its first fossils were found in the Netherlands. Mosasaurus was a top predator of its time, with some reaching up to 57 feet long. Its sleek, whale-like body was made for speed, with 4 flipper-like limbs and a strong, shark-like tail that helped it glide quickly through the water. Its powerful jaws were filled with large, sharp teeth, perfect for catching and slicing prey. Mosasaurus fossils have given us a glimpse into the ancient oceans, where these massive reptiles were the true rulers of the sea, making them one of the most fearsome and impressive creatures of the prehistoric world. Number 13. Triceratops. Triceratops was one of the most famous dinosaurs, easily recognized by its 3 horns and large frill at the back of its head. This giant plant-eater lived around 68 to 66 million years ago in what is now North America, just before the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. Triceratops could grow up to 30 feet long and weigh between 6 to 8 tons. Its 2 large horns above the eyes and 1 on its nose were likely used for defense against predators like the T-Rex and fights with other triceratops, possibly during mating displays. The big frill helped protect its neck and may have also been used to attract mates. As one of the last dinosaurs to exist, it represents the final days of a world before the mass extinction. Number 14. Velociraptor. Velociraptor is one of the most famous meat-eating dinosaurs, known for being quick and clever. It lived about 75 to 71 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period. Unlike the big predator seen in movies, the real Velociraptor was about the size of a turkey, but was still very dangerous. Velociraptor was about 6.5 feet long and weighed around 15 to 20 pounds. Its standout feature was a large, sickle-shaped claw on each foot, used to slash its prey. Velociraptor was a bipedal predator, using its sharp eyesight and speed to ambush smaller animals. One famous fossil shows a Velociraptor locked in a fight with another dinosaur, giving us a glimpse of its fierce nature as a skilled hunter. Number 15. Stegosaurus. Around 150 to 155 million years ago, during the late Jurassic period, a giant dinosaur called Stegosaurus roamed the Earth. Known for its double row of large kite-shaped plates on its back and sharp spikes on its tail, Stegosaurus is one of the most recognizable dinosaurs. Stegosaurus was big but slow, usually measuring about 30 feet long and standing 14 feet tall at the hips. The most famous feature of Stegosaurus is its backplates. These plates were not attached to the skeleton but were embedded in the skin, and their purpose is still debated. The spikes on Stegosaurus's tail, known as the thagomizer, could grow up to 3 feet long. These spikes likely served as a defense against predators like Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus, who might have seen Stegosaurus as an easy meal. Despite its armor and spikes, Stegosaurus is often seen as a gentle giant, peacefully munching on plants in the lush Jurassic landscapes. Number 16. Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus, known scientifically as Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, was one of the biggest meat-eating dinosaurs ever found, even bigger than the famous T-Rex. This dinosaur had a long, crocodile-like skull, around 5.7 feet in length, filled with cone-shaped teeth perfect for catching fish. It could grow up to 49 feet long and weigh between 7 to 20 tons, making it the largest known theropod dinosaur. One of its most eye-catching features was the sail on its back, formed by spines up to 5 feet tall. Recent studies suggest Spinosaurus was a semi-aquatic hunter, spending a lot of time in the water like a crocodile, hunting mainly fish, but also smaller dinosaurs on land. These unique traits made Spinosaurus one of a kind, showing how diverse and surprising dinosaurs could be. Number 17. Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaurus, also known as the arm lizard, is one of the most recognizable dinosaurs because of its giraffe-like appearance. This massive plant-eater could grow up to 85 feet long and stand about 30 to 40 feet tall, with some weighing up to 80 tons. Its long neck, made up of 13 long vertebrae, helped it reach high into trees to eat leaves that other dinosaurs couldn't get to, giving it an advantage in the lush environments it lived in. Brachiosaurus had a small head with teeth shaped like spatulas, perfect for stripping leaves off branches quickly, even though it couldn't chew. Brachiosaurus remains a favorite among dinosaur fans and has been featured in many movies, making it one of the most famous and iconic dinosaurs of all time. Number 18. The armored Ankylosaurus. The Ankylosaurus, often called the living tank, was a heavily armored dinosaur that lived in North America about 68 to 66 million years ago. This plant-eating giant was one of the best-known members of the ankylosaurid family and was built for defense. Ankylosaurus was a big dinosaur, growing up to 26 feet long and weighing about 8 tons. Its body was covered with thick bony plates called osteoderms, creating tough armor that protected its neck, back, and hips. This armor was so strong that it could keep even the fiercest predators at bay. The dinosaur also had 2 rows of spikes along its body and horns on the back of its head, adding extra protection. One of the most unique features of Ankylosaurus was its tail club. a large, bony structure at the end of its tail. This club was likely used as a powerful weapon against predators. Despite its tough appearance, Ankylosaurus was a herbivore, feeding on low plants like ferns and shrubs. Its armor and club were key to its survival. Number 19. Pachycephalosaurus. The Pachycephalosaurus, meaning thick-headed lizard, is a standout dinosaur known for its unique dome-shaped skull, which could be up to 2 feet long and 10 inches thick. The top of this dome was solid bone, protecting the brain. It had bony knobs and spikes around it, giving it a crown-like look. It might have had multiple uses, including combat and display. Besides its impressive headgear, the Pachycephalosaurus was a bipedal dinosaur, walking on 2 strong legs and using shorter front limbs for balance. It likely ate plants and possibly some insects. Fossils have been found in places like Montana and Alberta, giving us a glimpse into its life and habitat. Number 20. The massive Giganotosaurus. The Giganotosaurus, meaning giant southern lizard, was one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs ever, reaching up to 43 feet long and weighing around 8 tons. Its skull alone could be almost 6 feet long and was packed with big, sharp teeth for cutting through meat. Unlike the T-Rex, which had 2-fingered hands, Giganotosaurus had 3-fingered hands with sharp claws, adding to its deadly tools. This dinosaur was probably an apex predator, hunting the enormous sauropods that lived in its area. Even though it was so big, Giganotosaurus was built for speed and agility with a more streamlined body than other large dinosaurs. This mix of strength and speed made it a powerful hunter, able to take down some of the biggest animals of its time. Even though only a few fossils have been found, including a mostly complete skeleton and part of a jaw, they have given us a good look at this giant predator. Giganotosaurus showed that there were other huge, fearsome dinosaurs besides the T-Rex, making it a standout in the history of dinosaurs. If this deep dive into newly discovered dinosaurs has blown your mind, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible finds from the past. Which dinosaur discovery surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow dinosaur enthusiasts. Who knows what other prehistoric secrets are waiting to be uncovered? Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.